Spider-Man was good. Like really, really good. Like, really fucking good. It's pretty fucking good, yeah! And not only is it good, it's selling like hotcakes. Hotcakes made with radioactive spider venom. So when you multiply critical acclaim with commercially successful, you get potential sequels! It's an old family recipe, you should try it out. It's no secret that this game is gonna get a sequel. Hell, the game itself straight up tells us, look at this! This is sequel! You like sequel very much? You want sequel? When you make a sequel, you gotta improve upon it. Build on the foundations you built in the first one and make something even more extraordinary. How can you improve on what is arguably the best superhero game ever? I'm glad you asked, little man. And that's what I'm here for. 6 solid ideas that can be laid out to improve on Spider-Man 2's story and gameplay. Insomniac, I hope you're taking notes, and yeah, you know, if you want me to play as Mysterio or anything like that, I'm sure we could work something out. Dinner and a movie Friday night? I love you. Call me. So, first things first, we gotta expand on that there Marvel universe. Admit it, you were all half expecting one of the Avengers to pop up at one point, but they never did, and Insomniac was all like, oh my dude, you just got played! I'm not saying to have Iron Man come in and be a complete fop in Spider-Man's game, but like maybe get like Daredevil to play a minor role. I mean, it's proven that he exists in this particular version, so why not? Admit it, you want to see Mr. Murdock take on the fucking Kingpin. You just know it. Kingpin would be all, you see the empire I built? And Dee Dee would be like, I can't see shit, Dr. Eggman. Way to be a dick. I'm just saying it would be kind of cool. Next, we gotta amp up that combat system. Combat here is so damn fast and responsive. It feels so good. It's like getting a massage with a happy ending, only the kind of happy ending where you knock someone off of a building for the 14th time. You can have the combo system give you some kind of incentive to never get hit, and like a score system that will reward you with some sort of boss tokens or something, or some sort of rank system for a mission, like Devil May Cry. As a matter of fact, take some pointers from that series and get some like sort of style meter. And what does Spider-Man do best? His one-liners. Do what Devil May Cry does and have a taunt button and shit. That would go together like peanut butter and spiders. Alright, if there's one thing that can kill an open world game sequel, it's being in the same open world as the previous game. I'm looking at you, Saints Row 4. So we gotta be swinging around somewhere different. I know, Manhattan is the place with all the big time skyscrapers, but I don't think it's worth drudging through the same windows. Maybe Brooklyn or the Bronx? I don't know, this one kind of speaks for itself. I want to climb other big phallus-shaped instruments of the capitalist regime. Okay, was anyone else but me completely weirded out at the fact that you had a limited amount of crimes to clean up? In New York, no less? The place where they'll kill you if you had a packet of blue diamond wasabi and soy sauce in your jacket pocket? Like, what the fuck? You clean up 5 crimes from some regular dudes, then the demons, then the silver surfer big burly super saiyan guys, and then you're done? Like, what the fucking fuck? Yeah, you do them and then you get a crime token, so you don't want to go around with 500 crime tokens, which, ironically enough, New Yorkers would probably try to kill you over for also. Like, yo, what the fuck is a crime token? I don't know, but I want it. Like, you're a superhero. You're a masked crime fighter. Let me fight the crimes. Let me go on an infinite number of car chases. So, come on, randomly generated crimes that you can thwart aren't too much to ask for, yeah? Going off on that tidbit, we need some more of them tasty side missions. Like the real ones with the story behind them and everything. I love that shit. I snorted that stuff up like angel dust off a black cat's tits. Yeah, clear that image out of your head. I've got a problem. Yes, I know. We're gonna get some of that there DLC that all the kids are doing in between when it comes out and me potentially beating this game for a 3rd time already. Where's my fucking New Game Plus, Insomniac? But as much as I'd love playing the story of how Peter Parker is somehow so conflicted about choosing between apprehending this jewel thief and coughing up hairballs, I want to go on some of these other little interesting adventures. I felt like it was sort of malnourished in that department. I swear to God, there were only like 10 of them. I mean, compare that shit to Yakuza's 50+ side missions. No excuse. I know you're taking a lot of resources into researching Felicia's tight ass, but I'm sorry, what was I talking about? And in tandem with this little note, maybe dial a little back on the busy work. Side missions are not busy work, but I'm not interested in bird watching, bird catching, bird shit. Okay, the last thing that could be a good way to make sure that Spider-Man 2 can improve and transcend its previous self. Oh boy, I know I'm gonna get shit for this one. Okay, here it goes. Do not use Venom. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me fuck out! Listen, I like Venom as much as the next guy, even if he isn't my favorite Spider-Man villain. But that's the thing, he's usually a huge significance to Spider-Man, and it's obvious that the next game is gonna be more about Green Goblin, which probably means MJ is gonna die, and that's a whole other ball of wax. The thing is, Venom absolutely needs to be a center focus of the game's story. Having him as a supporting villain next to quite possibly the ultimate Spider-Man villain just dilutes everything. Yeah, there's probably gonna be other fucking villains in this besides Goblin. Got my money on Sandman, Mysterio, and the Lizard. But Venom and quite possibly Carnage need to be a center focus for their own game. Why? Because Venom has the potential for some awesome narrative elements as well as being a kick-ass villain in his own right. Venom doesn't have to be just a villain, he's an opposite to Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility versus I do whatever satisfies my hunger. I mean, it's what the Neversoft Spider-Man game did, and that's one of the best versions of Venom ever.
It's showtime, freaks. Ooh, I smell bad symbiote, and it ain't me.
Bring it on, Grandpa!
Now, because the original game is already a beautiful piece of ass, just know that these aren't must-do improvements or anything like that. I'm not saying Insomniac should listen to me, though it would be nice if they did once in a while. Why don't you ever answer any of my calls? Stop pretending I don't exist! You have a baby on the way! But if these things did add to the beauty of the game, it kind of makes you wonder if the second game would just melt your fucking face when you open the game case like you just caught a glimpse of the Ark of the Covenant, because you pretty much just witnessed something that otherworldly. In summation, I love video games. You should like, you should wake up, you should subscribe, you should wake up, you should stay tuned for the next video, you should please wake up, you're in a coma, they want to pull the plug. Bye.